Canik is no longer on the obscure side of the firearms market. I mean, if you want a gun that boasts quality and features without being too expensive, you have to check what Canik can offer to you. And over the years, this Turkish brand has produced some really good guns, all of which you are about to see here. What's up, everyone? This is your host, Ted from Line 45, and today I am going to show you some of the most notable guns Canik produced due to their surprising quality and performance that usually punch beyond their price tags. Before anything else, let me do this quick plug. Hit the like and subscribe buttons, all the buttons that you can see below. Don't forget to leave a comment too. I know it feels like a hassle, but those things help my channel a lot. Now let's get back to the good stuff. Canik TP9SF. One of the first slightly high-end Canik guns that I ever picked is the TP9SF, and by all means it's a gun that far exceeded my expectations. In the grand scheme of things, I see the TP9SF a shockingly well-equipped competition pistol that rivals even some top-tier firearms while maintaining a reasonably affordable price point. Hence, it remains accessible even among casual or new buyers alike. At the core of its performance is its 5.2-inch match-grade barrel, which provides a longer sight radius, which of course allows shooters to align their sights more precisely and achieve greater accuracy even at farther distances. This barrel is then housed within a ported optics-ready slide, which is engineered to reduce reciprocating mass, meaning that there's less muzzle flip to worry about and more of its fast cycling between shots. By all means, this is an essential feature for competitive shooters who typically require to fire in rapid succession while staying on target. Its striker-fired system is paired with a remarkably crisp and light 3.5 to 4-pound trigger, which has a short reset that, of course, aids in its rapid and controlled follow-up shots. Of course, such a remarkable factory trigger is also great for anyone, as a lighter trigger pull minimizes the risk of disturbing sight alignment during firing, leading to tighter shot groupings and better overall accuracy. Ergonomics is another standout aspect of the TP9SF. The extended beaver tail and undercut trigger guard allow shooters to grip the pistol higher on the frame, which helps mitigate felt recoil by improving control and reducing muzzle rise after each shot. Additionally, the aggressive front and rear slide serrations provide a secure gripping surface, making it easier to rack the slide under stress or with sweaty hands. This is a vantage point inherent to the gun that I typically seize both in competition and defensive scenarios. For adaptability, the TP9SF features interchangeable backstraps, which should let you customize its grip size for a more natural hold, which could significantly reduce fatigue and enhance your overall control. The ambidextrous slide stop ensures that both left and right-handed users can manipulate the firearm easily, adding to its versatility. Lastly, the TP9SF is equipped with extended magazines. It actually ships either 18+1 or 20+1 mags on its package, giving shooters more rounds before needing to reload. The inclusion of an extended magazine release and an integrated flared mag well further speeds up reloads even under high-pressure scenarios. Canik METE SFx. At first glance, I really thought that the Canik METE SFx is just another modern polymer-framed handgun, but the moment I handled it, the difference became clear. This pistol, this seemingly ordinary pistol, is actually engineered for performance, adaptability, and shooter comfort. From what I know, the METE SFx was designed as a natural evolution of the TP9 series, and I'll lay them out one by one. The METE SFx refines and enhances its predecessor's strengths while introducing new features that elevate its usability in both defensive and recreational shooting. For example, everything about this handgun is built with shooter ergonomics in mind, starting with its aggressively textured grip that molds naturally to your hands, which ensures a secure and repeatable grip in any condition. There's also its integrated double undercut trigger guard that allows shooters to get a higher purchase on the frame, effectively reducing muzzle rise in the process. Logically, this should also improve your control during rapid strings of fire. Additionally, the reversible magazine release and ambidextrous slide stop make the METE SFx an easy-to-handle option for both left and right-handed shooters. Past its ergonomics, the METE SFx also has significant mechanical and functional upgrades. The optic-ready slide, for instance, features an integrated optics cut that allows red dots to sit lower, which means that it can co-witness better with the standard iron sights. That should remove the need for you to install suppressor height sights. This is a major improvement for those transitioning to optics, as a lower-mounted red dot means faster target acquisition and a more intuitive sight picture. Now the match grade, 4.46-inch barrel, is a thing of beauty too. It is built for consistency and accuracy, ensuring tight shot groupings even at extended distances. This barrel is then complemented by its refined trigger system, which remains one of the best factory triggers in its class. It delivers a light, crisp break with an exceptionally short and tactile reset, allowing for rapid, controlled follow-up shots. Durability and reliability are also key areas where the METE SFT stands out. The Night Ride-coated slide and barrel provide excellent resistance to wear, corrosion, and high round counts, making this pistol a solid long-term investment. The internal components have been reinforced and re-engineered for longevity, ensuring smooth operation even after thousands of rounds. The pistol is also designed for ease of maintenance, featuring a completely toolless takedown system which allows shooters to field strip and clean the firearm with minimal effort, and I am more certain than not that this is something that you need, especially if you're looking for hassle-free upkeep. Canik SFx Rival. When the SFx Rival made its debut in the market, it definitely obliterated people's expectations. It brought competition-grade features into a platform that feels as intuitive as it is precise. And yes, similar to other Canik pistols, this one isn't attached to an expensive price tag, which means that you, me, and everybody else always have the opportunity to get it. From the moment you pick it up, the pistol's aggressive texturing and sculpted ergonomics provide a natural, locked-in grip, allowing shooters to maintain maximum control and stability even during rapid-fire sequences. Its extended beaver tail and undercut trigger guard encourages a high, secure grip, effectively lowering the bore axis and reducing muzzle rise, which secures a means for you to achieve faster follow-up shots with greater accuracy. Unlike many handguns in its price range, the Rival comes standard with an integrated flared magwell, streamlining reloads by guiding the magazine smoothly into place, which is an essential advantage in defense or competitions where every second is of the essence. Internally, the SFx Rival's match-grade 5-inch barrel is built for precision, ensuring tight shot groupings and consistent performance, whether at the range or in a competitive environment. So far, this barrel has remained one of the best aspects of the SFx Rival. It seriously doesn't disappoint in terms of rigidity and performance. The slide, meticulously engineered with deep, aggressive front and rear serrations, offers shooters a firm grip for effortless manipulation, even when performing press checks or chambering rounds under stress. To enhance speed and balance, Canik has included weight-reducing slide cuts, which allow the pistol to cycle faster, reducing split times between shots. Now, let's go to its trigger. In particular, its lightened, diamond-cut aluminum flat-face trigger is one of its jaw-dropping features, offering a crisp, short travel and a near-instant reset. It's so good that you'd forget that this is a factory trigger. It's really awesome in handling impressive rhythm and speed in timed shooting scenarios. For sighting options, the SFx Rival is designed with a fiber optic front sight and a blacked-out rear sight, delivering an uncluttered, high-contrast sight picture for precise aiming. Similar to the factory trigger, these sights are actually fantastic. It also gives you the option to toss some red dots with its multi-plate system. This makes transitioning to an optic incredibly easy, something that typically requires additional milling or aftermarket modifications on other firearms. In terms of price and value alone, only a few guns can catch up with the Rival, Canik TTI Combat. The Canik TTI Combat is one of 2024's biggest draws in the firearms market. That's for sure. I was able to see it first live in living colors during the SHOT Show 2024, and it really impressed me. Initially, I thought it was another version of the SFx Rival, but eventually learned that it's built on an entirely new frame. When discussing high-performance tactical pistols, the Canik TTI Combat immediately demands attention, not just for its association with Terran Tactical Innovations or TTI, but for the way it seamlessly blends competition tier enhancements with duty-ready reliability. From how I see it, this pistol isn't just another upgraded Canik. It's a fine-tuned machine, engineered for speed, accuracy, and control in both dynamic shooting and defensive applications. So what sets this Canik handgun from the rest of Canik guns is its meticulously designed slide, which features deep, angled front and rear serrations for effortless manipulation, along with strategic weight-reducing cuts that promote faster cycling. Because of this feature alone, the gun shoots crazily fast, since its muzzle flip is reduced to the point that you can ignore it. Hence, it should give you an edge when engaging in defensive drills or for any practical use where speed and accuracy are pivotal. Of course, I am a stern believer that speed is nothing without control, and this is where I really appreciate the ergonomics of the TTI Combat. The extended beaver tail and high undercut trigger guard allow for an exceptionally high grip. It lowers the bore axis of the gun, which then lowers its felt recoil. There's also the fact that it has an aggressive stippling on the grip, which is a feature typically found only on custom guns. It's great to keep the gun firmly planted in your hands, even if your palms get bloody or sweaty. Then there's the trigger, one of the strongest selling points of the TTI Combat. Specifically, the gun features a flat-faced aluminum trigger that has been refined to deliver a clean, crisp break with an incredibly short reset, allowing for near-instantaneous follow-up shots. This is not just an improvement over factory triggers. For me alone, this trigger is already on par with some of the best aftermarket competition triggers you can buy right now. Accuracy is further enhanced by the match-grade barrel, designed for superb consistency and shot placement, whether engaging targets at close range or stretching out to longer distances. So yeah, it's quite unbelievable that the MSRP of this thing is just flat $1,000.